So today we're jumping into something really fascinating. We're looking at the evolving story of mixed heritage children, using your sources to see how things are, well, changing. Our mission is to sort of unearth what's going on, find some surprising insights.
Yeah, and to really get that change, you first have to look back. Historically, your sources show there was often considerable stigma, globally, really. Children of mixed heritage, they faced huge challenges just fitting in. It even got to the point where some people avoided having mixed-race children because they worried so much about the difficulty.
That's a pretty stark picture, isn't it? Really makes you think how far things have come. So when we talk about a profound shift now, are we saying it's completely different? Or more like a growing acceptance, but maybe still complicated? What do the sources say is actually driving this?
Well, it is a profound shift. And what's really striking is just how fast it seems to be happening in certain areas. The key thing your sources point to: digital platforms, social media. They're speeding up that cultural exchange, kind of normalizing diverse identities. Things that older media, just couldn't capture in the same way. Diversity is visible now, celebrated even.
Right. So social media acts like a bridge, almost.
Yeah.
Just breaking down old barriers through, like, sheer visibility. And to really show this positive evolution, we're going to dive into a pretty remarkable example. Shishi. She's an adored child influencer, a model from China. Let's unpack this a bit. Shishi was born in 2022, so she's just 3 years old. And she's the only child of Tina from Nigeria, and her husband, who's Chinese.
And her impact is, well, it's huge. She's really much more than just a charming face.
Oh, definitely.
When you dig into the material, it really shows she's an incredibly bright kid, intelligent, and she seems to genuinely get her role in the family's online stuff.
It's not just passive participation.
No, exactly. She's not just in the vlogs, she actively contributes, almost like a tiny co-producer, following her mom's lead, winning over tons of admirers.
And the sources really highlight that seamless integration. It's quite something.
She's genuinely a sensation on Chinese social media. Millions follow her. She's really one of China's most loved mixed-race kids. People watch her parents' vlogs mainly for her. The comments are just full of praise, how cute she is, her personality, how smart she seems. And it's not just, oh, she's cute. It really signals how these platforms, this global connection, are reshaping ideas about culture, about beauty. It's creating space for diversity in a way traditional media kind of struggled with.
That's incredible. Is this just Shishi, though? Or are your sources showing this is like a wider trend? Mixed heritage people finding fame in China or elsewhere. And yeah, Shishi seems incredibly bright. She's actually in the family vlogs, contributing. That natural charisma, it's already led to modeling work.
It's probably not surprising she's already got this successful modeling career going.
Not at all surprising.
Our sources point out that once the family's social media really blew up last year, agencies were quick. They saw her unique appeal. Mixed race child, right?
That's a key detail the sources emphasize, her mixed heritage.
Why was that so significant in China specifically?
Well, the sources suggest there's a growing market, a demand, really, for more diverse looks in China. Shishi's appearance offers something distinct.
Stands out.
Exactly. It resonates domestically, maybe offers something new, but also connects with international brands looking for broader appeal. Agencies spotted that niche.
And acted fast.
Very fast. Which is why she's often traveling, from Chengdu to other big cities for fashion events, shoots.
Shanghai, Beijing, places like that.
High-profile stuff. It just shows how sought after that unique appeal is.
And it goes beyond just fashion, doesn't it? There was something else.
The TV show Invitation.
Yes. That's another fascinating layer.
A major program dedicated to promoting Chinese culture, the sources said. What kind of show are we talking about?
It sounds like a pretty high-profile national platform, not just some local thing.
Right.
Often featuring cultural figures, rising stars, using them to showcase Chinese heritage to a really wide audience.
So for Shishi, that's huge. A big validation.
Absolutely. It takes her beyond just social media influence, a more traditional spotlight.
It suggests her appeal isn't just algorithmic, it's broader cultural resonance.
Yeah, and that she can connect across different platforms. It's quite significant for someone her age.
Okay, so let's tie this together. It feels like her success isn't just about, looking cute for the camera.
No, it's deeper.
It seems rooted in this effortless comfort she has on screen, like it's second nature. That's what the sources really point to, that organic development.
How does being raised in an influencer family actually foster that? What makes it different from, say, a child actor who's trained?
Well, think about it. Unlike kids trained to hit marks or emote on cue, Shishi's ease comes from just constant exposure. Being filmed is part of her normal environment.
Right, since day one, practically.
Pretty much. She understands the rhythm, how to engage, how to just be herself with a lens there.
Yeah.
That authenticity, that innate familiarity. It's incredibly rare.
And valuable in modeling, I imagine.
Hugely valuable. It's not a performance for her. It's more like an extension of daily life. That makes her a real standout. It's almost like the camera's just another family member, you know?
Her mother, Tina, seems very proactive. She's marketing Shishi, yes, but also building her own social media presence. It's a smart strategy, actually. Building her own brand alongside Shishi's means there's a foundation there. Shishi isn't just relying on, fleeting child fame. It feels like smart long-term planning.
Okay, so beyond the influencing, the modeling, there's something else really significant about Shishi, isn't there? She also goes by Alicia, her English name, and she's bilingual, fluent in English and Chinese.
Yes, and this is really quite exceptional. That level of bilingualism, it's pretty rare for young children, honestly. Usually you see it only with kids from very privileged backgrounds, maybe attending exclusive schools. So it really highlights not just her own abilities, but maybe the growing opportunities for kids like her, bridging cultures right from the start.
So bringing it all together, what does Shishi's story tell us, really? It seems to point to this growing acceptance, doors opening for mixed-race children around the world. It's a powerful example of how perceptions can shift and how new platforms are kind of redefining belonging in our increasingly blended world.
Exactly. And thinking bigger picture, as societies keep evolving, as cultures continue to mix, what kind of impact will global figures like Shishi have down the line on how future generations see identity, see belonging? It's a fascinating question, and really, it feels like this journey is just getting started.
Subscribe to Soul Chronicles if you love incredible and passionate human stories.